Hello, I'm in my car now. The windows of my car are open now because the temperature is really high, and if I have my windows closed, it'll kill us. Here we go. All right. It's getting cooler thanks to the air conditioner of my car. Okay, I didn't mean to record my voice on our way to the trimming salon today. Well, we're on our way to the trimming salon as usual to take my dogs there to have my dog's teeth brushed, which happened twice or 3 times a week, and it's been more than 1.5 months since this project has started. Okay, and this project started. Okay, the sky looks a bit cloudy and overcast clouds. I don't know how to make a sentence using these words though. Overcast, clouds. It looks a bit dark, but it's not entirely cloudy, I guess. I mean, this black, gray, rather black clouds are not covered. Not cover the entire sky, but still there's no sun seen at the moment. And I didn't mean to practice speaking on my way to the trimming salon today because I was just tired. Before I left home, at home I was really tired. I was exhausted, and I have been having this sore throat since this morning. Actually, it started yesterday, I guess. I spoke too much while speaking English for my daily practice, and I began to feel sore throat already yesterday, and today it became even heavier, more severe. But I don't think I'm having a cold or anything. It's just that I've been working really hard, too hard, I guess. And I've been a morning person. It's a good part, but I've been trying really hard to wake up early. As I said in my previous videos, here and there, yesterday and today, I didn't use any alarm clock to wake up, meaning I was able to wake up all by myself naturally. That's fantastic, isn't it? Because alarm clock can be obnoxious, right? In such a case, it makes you feel grumpy, right? Not glumpy, but grumpy. The more obnoxious the alarm is, the better, right? I'm having a sore throat. It's not that I have difficulty speaking. It's not that serious, but still a bit uncomfortable. Okay, speak, whether it be Japanese or English, it doesn't matter. It just feels a bit uncomfortable since I'm having this sore throat, right? And what I wanted to talk about was, how to manage my time. Now that I completely don't know how much time I should spend on improving my English and how much time I should spend on Spanish learning, okay? I really want to improve my Spanish. I'm the most serious now, but still, when it comes to my spoken English, it's almost there. I feel this way. It's almost there, meaning now is the time that I should spend as much time on doing something in English, like what I'm doing now, to break the barrier or break the wall, okay? It's very crucial. It's a very crucial moment, I guess, when it comes to my spoken language, spoken English. And in order to speak well, better, I have to write more, okay? But I really want to improve my Spanish because it's getting more and more interesting. So that's why. It's not just about I have to do this or something like that. No, rather, I really want to spend more, but the more time I spend on Spanish learning, then the less time I have for my English, right? So that's a big issue for me. But I think that if you want to improve something dramatically, you should spend your time and energy. You should spend as much time and energy on doing it by concentrating, and then you can do it in a shorter amount of time, right? And yes, this depends on which level you are in, of course. If you are still a beginner, then you should take it easier. You should take a more lenient, is it okay, lenient or flexible or easier approach, because it takes time, so it cannot be done overnight or 1 day or 2 days. No, it'll take many years, right? Then you should feel more relaxed and enjoy. But if you are at just before the advanced level, like I am, okay, I realize that I'm at somewhere between upper intermediate or before earlier advanced, okay. When it comes to writing, I'm much better than my speaking. I mean, my writing is much better than my speaking, but when it comes to speaking, I really need to practice more on a daily basis. And now I'm in a situation where I'm surrounded only in Japanese, right? In a real world, right? But I can make, oh my goodness, an ambulance was coming from the opposite direction, so it doesn't affect anything on this lane I'm on now. Thank goodness. Okay, the more I speak, the more quickly I can get to the level I really want to be at, right? So that's why I really make it happen as quickly as possible, because I can't wait more at this level. Okay, I really want to force myself to do more at this level, because this level is where I can make the most of my situation. And even though I'm surrounded only in Japanese in real life, I can expose myself to English, right? By making an English speaking environment myself. So I only listen to English mainly, and I speak to myself in English, most of the times. And even when I walk my dogs, I mumble. Is it okay? Mumble in English. So I could be considered like to be a crazy person by others, though, because I always speak to myself in a low voice, but without knowing. Okay, I always think about English explanations, English expressions, how to say this in English, and I always think about something in English, and I also have a dream in English. It's totally natural for me, because I always think about English expressions. Gurkan, sit. What are you looking at? You are so curious. It's dangerous. It's not safe. You should sit. You should sit down. Are you listening to me? No, he doesn't listen to me. Okay, I have a sore throat. Okay, it's getting even worse. Alright. So, but now is the most crucial moment of my life, when it comes to improving my spoken English. So that's why I really want to spend most of my time improving my English, and I want to improve my spoken English, but at the same time I have to write, I have to read more. And I happen to find this very interesting website with lots of stories, and it's interesting. Okay, it's interesting to read all those stories, and it all started on Facebook. Okay, I always watch people's posts in English. I don't follow any Japanese people. All people I follow are English-speaking people, and also Spanish-speaking people. And there's this post done by a certain group or a certain account, which introduces excerpts. Is it okay? Excerpts, extracted version of each story on Facebook, and it was just fun just to read it, the digest version of the story. Okay, but when I visited the link, post, I was able to read the whole story, which is more detailed one, and it was really fun. The story is written in simple but very good English, and I really want to be able to write such stories myself. So that's why it's a good opportunity for me to read such good stories. Expressions are very sophisticated, not too sophisticated, okay. They sound really beautiful, they sound really exciting, and I really love those stories because, as I said, I really want to be able to write such good stories myself. I'm a person who loves to write, so is it okay who loves to write? Okay, we're almost there. So my recording is going to be finished now, and after I finished, I'm gonna start recording my voice again because it's all about practicing, right? Okay, I'll be back soon. Hi, I'm back. Alright, I always put the toothbrushes for my dogs in the pocket, which is next to the steering wheel, and also the point card that I always use for the subscription, and they write the date for the brushing their teeth, write the date on the card so that they won't forget. I won't forget. They record the dates. If I lose the card, it's okay because they record the dates, how many times I have finished, or how many when I have finished, or something like that. And as I said somewhere in my previous videos, usually when you apply for the subscription, there are two types. One is more and one is less. The more one, the subscription with the more numbers of times is 12. They decided that the longer one, not a longer one, but the more one, I don't know how to say it in English, but has 12 times. Meaning you can ask them, you have 12 opportunities to let your have their dog's teeth brushed. And the shorter one it comes with I think 5 times. 5 times. 5 times. And today I can't speak English because this sore throat is too painful, more painful than I thought. It's getting worse, I guess. And I'm tired. My brain doesn't work as much as I wish. So I might catch a cold. I should take enough sleep tonight. So after this, after I get back home, I won't do anything. I won't do nothing. Okay, double negative. I won't do nothing. Okay, because I'm so tired, more tired than I think, and I'm sleepy too. I'm exhausted. I'm groggy. I'm like a tattered cloth. Alright. In front of me is a car with this mark showing that the driver is novice. Is it okay? Novice. Beginner. Inexperienced. So in this case, sometimes I could be the one who should be careful about the car, because the car in front of me is inexperienced, so I have to be more careful about that car. Okay, anyway. But they give me one more time. I mean, one additional time. Because I'm their first customer. They offer me one extra time, one extra opportunity, premium. Okay, I'm happy about it. And I really want to use all the opportunities. I want to use as much opportunity as I have. Meaning, I go there 13 times a month. It happens twice or 3 times. Oh, it's very dangerous because I'm on the road now, and there's a convenience store just next to me, next to my car. Okay, and this car, okay, is waiting for the signal to change so that it can merge. Is it okay? It can merge in this lane. And I was on the lane, right? And looking at the car, waiting for the signal to change to merge into this lane. And the car was parked. Okay, the car was at the I don't know how to say this. Okay, anyway, and for me, the driver of the car only cared about her. The driver was a woman. Her, surrounding, especially the front part. Okay, but there was this woman who looked like a foreigner. She's from somewhere like Afghanistan or somewhere, because she was wearing this very unique clothes with hood or something. I think it's one of the southeastern countries. I don't know how to call those countries, but okay. And this person was walking and trying to pass through the car, in front of the car. Okay. But this woman, foreigner, okay, non-Japanese woman, was staring at her phone as she was walking, and she was crossing in front of the car. But the car was parked not straight, okay, a little bit, I don't know, slanted, but biased, not biased, okay, not straight, okay, because that's how the car moved. Okay, I can't explain it. I thought that in that particular situation, I thought that the woman who was walking, who was trying to pass through, in front of the car, okay, the woman who was passing in front of the car should have paid more attention to the car, because what if the car moved suddenly, alright? But it seems to me that the woman paid no attention to her surroundings, the car, okay? She was just staring at her phone. I think that's very dangerous. We have to be careful always about our surroundings. So we shouldn't listen to music even, because if you listen to music, you can't hear all the sound happening around you, right? Oh my goodness. My throat is so painful. It hurts. I should stop talking and try to take it easy. Try to take good care of my throat. Yeah, I think so. I have water. I have some water. I need some water to soothe my throat. Okay. I always have this water pot with me. It's very small. It only contains like 100 milliliter of water. 1 milliliter amount of water. As much as 1 milliliter of water. But still, it's really helpful. Better than nothing, right? Now my throat is a little bit better. Only slightly though. But it's better than nothing. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I stepped on something. A sign or something. Probably 1 centimeter thick or something. I really hope that it was not a big deal. Okay, anyway, where was I? Yeah, wow, there are many dogs walking at this time of the day. I really hope that my dog won't find them. Oh my goodness. The dog sits on the ground. I think he or she is pretty old, right? My dog is getting older too. They are 7 and 6.5. They are like middle-aged men middle-aged men, and they will be even older than I am. I will be, okay, they will be even older than I will be in a few years, right? I can't imagine them getting old because they are very energetic now, and it can be annoying. But what if they get older? I can imagine them becoming as old as, let's see, 10 years old, 12 years old. I can't imagine. And I sometimes feel very sad when I think about the time that they passed away. I don't want to think about it. Sometimes I feel like crying. Yeah, suddenly I became sad, lonely, thinking about the time they pass away. It makes me feel so anxious and feel like crying. But when I had to let go of other 4 dogs back in 2022, ever since then, I actually haven't cried even once. Seriously. It's like I'm suppressing my sadness. As if I could have put a lid on my sadness, loneliness, emptiness, whatsoever, because I know that I don't have the authority to feel sad. Or rather, I should be happy because if I had kept them with me, things would have been much harder for them. Okay, not only for me, but also for them. Although I really love them, but taking care of all those dogs only by myself is something impossible for me to do. I should have known better. I should have known much better. But I just wanted to save those dogs. But I was irresponsible. I was inconsiderate. I didn't think much about it. I didn't think much about what keeping dogs is all about. And the number of dogs, as many as 6 dogs, only by myself, it's totally impossible, right? I should have known better earlier. I was careless. Oh my goodness. Goro found some dogs at the convenience store. There are white small ones, several small ones. No, they're gone. Girl, they're gone. Already gone. They're gone. Okay, I have a sore throat. I should take good care of my throat. At least today. So I won't speak much today, okay? About the gas. Okay, about the gas. My car almost got out of gas, and I didn't notice that. And at the time, I just started taking my dogs for their dental care, and I began to drive more often. I used to drive much less frequently. Okay, much less frequently is okay. Much less time. Okay, I only used to drive only when I go shopping. When I went shopping, it happens only once a week. But for my car, it's too scarce. I mean, it's not much. I mean, I should have driven my car more often. And I started taking them for their dental care 2 or 3 times a week, and I began to drive more, but I didn't notice that. Of course, I was using more gasoline, right? I was totally oblivious to it. And by the time I noticed that I was almost out of gas, or my car was almost out of gas, it was not too late. Oh my goodness, this is a patrol car, police car, parked in front of a store or something. Can I go? Isn't it jammed? It's okay. What is this police car doing in the middle of the lane? Oh my goodness. This female police officer was peeping into a car parked in front of the police car. It's an orange colored car, and the car must have violated the traffic regulation or something, and it must have been stopped by the police car. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, right, it happens. And where was I? Yeah, I was talking about gas, right? And I noticed it, okay, and I didn't know what to do because it was in the middle of quite a large intersection. So I was panic, okay. But my car said, okay, information. I can see the information. Close to this section, close to the steering wheel, it says that, I don't know how to say this. I still can drive for some time, okay. And it made me relieved because even though the lamp was on, telling me that it's almost out of gas, and its red colored sign is I don't know, not just showing, but it's blinking. Okay, it's blinking. It is even more intimidating to me, right? It's a dire situation, right? But let myself feel calm down and try to find a gas station instead. But I didn't have time because I was on my way there. but I was able to get there successfully, and I didn't know if I could get back to my home safely without enough gas. So I really had to find a gas station. But which gas station, I wonder. Nowadays, we have less gas stations than before. In the past, about 10 years ago, 15 years ago, somehow. In those days, there were so many gas stations here and there. You were able to find any gas station within 2 kilometers distance, radius, or something. It was quite easy for you to find a gas station because it's ubiquitous everywhere. Okay, but now we have somehow less, which makes it more difficult for us to find a gas station. So I was a bit worried. So I searched on Google Map, and I found 2 closest ones. Okay, but there were each one of them was in a totally opposite direction. Okay, this one is the closest one is at the opposite direction, and the next closest one is closer to my house. So it was very difficult for me to decide which one I should go. If I choose the closest one, I had to go to the opposite direction one, right? Meaning it would take more time for me to get back. Oh my goodness, that patrol car, police car, was coming, behind my car, and the signal was about to change, and by the time I passed through the intersection, the signal was already yellow, and the police car was behind me, and I was worried, but okay. I was okay. They didn't arrest me. They didn't stop me. Okay, thank goodness. Where was I? A gas station, right? And I couldn't decide which I should go. But anyway, I headed to the direction of my house, okay? And then I happened to find one gas station close by. I happened to find it. I didn't expect it. But it was just the opposite lane, so I had to cross the road. Since the gas station is very close, but on the opposite lane, so I have to, I don't know. If it's on this lane, I just turn left to the left, because in Japan, cars go on the left side, okay? So in this case, it's the same, easiest, right? But on the right lane, I have to pay attention to cars coming from the opposite direction, right? So it was a bit hard, but I was lucky because I was able to fill my car even earlier than I had expected. So I was quite lucky. I happened to find a gas station suddenly, and the price was quite high, pretty high, compared to other, do-it-yourself type of gas station. But still, still, the guy at the gas station was pretty nice. And anyway, I had a good time. Okay, here I am at my house. Okay, today's practice is over. Thank you for listening, and I really hope that you have a wonderful week, rest of your week. Okay. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.